Oh doch, jetzt kann ich, glaube ich, zurück. Ich will die unbedingt noch hören. Die Geschichten da drüben.
So, how long will we be in California?
I don't actually know. That's kind of why we're packing up everything.
I have so many things stirring around in my spirit that I have to write to settle myself and find God's wisdom in the midst of chaos.
Okay, das hatten wir schon. Hatte ich die hier auch schon?
Dear Eli, I feel nothing but pride for the way you battled cancer.
Okay, ja, okay, also die hatten wir schon. Hatte ich den ja auch schon, nur mal zur Sicherheit.
You would be happy to know that we continue to sell the Beat Cancer t-shirts that you love so much. We're still using them to raise awareness and funds for childhood cancer research and family and patient support programs. When you passed away, my greatest fear was that you would be forgotten. So many people still talk about you and how you changed their lives. That is such a precious gift to me as your father. Eli, you truly impacted more lives in your almost 8 years on Earth than many people do in a lifetime. I love you, buddy, and I can't wait to see you again. Love, Dad.
Das ist immer schön, wenn, ja, wenn die Leute irgendwie noch irgendwas Positives daraus mitnehmen können. Übrigens kann ich an der Stelle auch mal sagen, bei den Game Awards 2016 hat das Spiel den Games for Impact Award gewonnen, also für Spiele, die etwas Besonderes sind, die zeigen, dass Videospiele mehr sind als nur Spiele. Diesen Award hat das Spiel gewonnen und da hat der Vater von Joel eine sehr bewegende Rede gehalten. Kann ich euch nur empfehlen, wenn ihr hier das immer noch schaut und wenn ihr durch seid mit dem Let's Play, dass ihr dann die mal schaut. Es war eine sehr bewegende Rede.
We've been through so much already. This is a new degree of tragedy, but it's not so much different from the struggle we've already been living. We pressed into God. We pressed into faith. We fought.
Okay, das hatten wir auch schon. Saß ich hier schon? Aber da drüben war ich definitiv noch nicht. Ich wünschte, die würden verschwinden, dann wüsste man, welche man schon
I
hat.
had been in this room with my father before, during the brief window where he wasn't dying but was instead getting better. That wasn't the man I saw this time. I saw the other one, the one who cried out and needed holding, the one who fell asleep for 20 seconds and then woke up a different person each time. There was a clear part right in the middle of it, a minute or so, where everything was calm before his tour of hell resumed. That was goodbye, even if no one said it. I don't think I will ever get better after having seen that. I think this is the kind of knowing that stays with you. I can reach into my pocket now and find it there. I am at Seattle Children's Hospital, and nobody wants to be here. Even as an internationally recognized temple of healing, every inch of it is terror. Every cubic inch of every room that is not occupied by terrified children and terrified parents is filled to its capacity with a terror wholly unique to that family, which no other person has any power to comprehend. There is art on the walls and rooms which is designed to evoke a jungle of some kind, and I resent it. Every giraffe is my sworn enemy.
Ja, das kann ich mir vorstellen. Das, ja, ist ja wirklich, es ist ein Ort, wo nur krebskranke Kinder hinkommen oder nur kranke Kinder. Ja, also diese Sicht auf das Ganze ist nicht ganz unverständlich. Aber man sollte auch sehen, wie vielen Kindern da geholfen wird, zu überleben.
The ravenous reverie of waking is but a distant memory. Or was it a dream? I can't remember the last time I woke up hungry. Not so long ago, carefree, welcoming the challenge of yoga on paddleboards, springing through the rain and over puddles at the reservoir track. Weathering several storms since entering the first battlefield over 2 years ago, a succession of precise scalpels, high energy beams, and pharmacological strategies. A journey no one asks for. Still standing, spirit unyielding but not the same. With each treatment, an imprint, evidence of what came before. Willing rogue mutinous cells to yield to my current tailored chemical onslaught, stay put and do not multiply. Or better yet, disappear altogether. By the will of God, through the tools of modern medicine, with the support of family and friends. Onward.
Even though every natural law indicates it, even though popular culture is rife with examples, even though the arc of his condition moved with haste in a particular direction, specifically down, I was very surprised when my father died. I was surprised that he could. It wasn't merely naivete. Those afflicted with his particular cancer number less than 100. It is the sort of cancer that excites a doctor. One of the things that is so exciting about this cancer is that it apparently didn't form the hard masses we use to find the disease. Rather, it converts the meat of your abdomen into a kind of undifferentiated doom. What might happen is that they will attempt to draw your blood and instead draw out the green syrup that was once your guts. Shortly thereafter, they will tell you and your family that the fight is over.
Okay, einfach nur ein Bild. Okay, jetzt haben wir die auch noch erledigt. Ja, wie gesagt, es ist mir ganz, ganz wichtig, das alles anzuhören, durchzulesen, anzugucken, weil es ganz integraler Bestandteil des Spiels ist. Es geht eben nicht nur um Joel, sondern es geht darum, ja, dass es vielen Menschen so geht und ja, diese Menschen für das zu sehen, was sie durchmachen und für das, was sie sind. Ja, und dass sie halt es verdient haben, gesehen zu werden, sozusagen. Okay, ich konnte jetzt nicht in den Reifen rein. Soll das so? Ich glaube ja.
I'm sure my expectation looks like denial. But seeing Joel dying does not make me any less certain that he will be healed. In some ways, I feel more certain. Not because the same doubts don't come to me, but because I know that they will not be entertained much longer. Because this chapter is almost finished, and we will have an ending one way or the other. So the doubts and fears that make me reaffirm that even if I'm wrong, this is where I stand, become less and less powerful. People's conciliatory words of comfort meant to reassure us and help us accept Joel's death don't sit well with me. They aren't offensive because I know the heart behind them is good, but they are weak words because it's so obvious to me that death is the given. I don't have to work to be ready for it or accept it. It is coming whether I would accept it or not. It has been coming slowly for so long. I don't have to work to understand that Joel is dying. It is obvious. Heaven is amazing. And so I'm not worried about death. It will come regardless of where I stand and wait. But now, death is circling close enough for redemption to finally feel closer. This is the part of the story where a daring rescue can thwart Death's intentions just in time, perhaps when it looks like it's already too late. I want to watch for that. I don't need to focus my eyes on Death, studying it in its slow progression. Its course is already clear. But there is a glory that is coming, and its journey to us is wild and quick and frightening, and I want to be watching for that glory. I want to stand trembling in awe before God and His power. Not sure that this thing that we've asked for is something we can quite manage, but trying anyway. Death is the given. But the life that is possible now for Joel, the miracle that could come now that death is so close, is something worth pursuing, worth risking everything to see with my own eyes.
Okay, vielleicht hätte ich in den anderen Ring doch reingekonnt, aber ich konnte ihn ja vorhin echt nicht anklicken. Ich hoffe, ich habe jetzt nichts verpasst. Wahrscheinlich schon. Ja, und der Vater, während sie sich an den Glauben klammert, wird der Vater immer und immer verzweifelter. Okay, ich kann ihn nur anstupsen, wenn... zur Oberfläche bringen, damit er nicht ertrinkt. Jetzt habe ich auch verstanden, was ich machen soll. Musste mehrmals drücken. Ja, und er schwimmt zwar zur Oberfläche, aber er schafft es nicht so ganz. Der Glaube ist gebrochen. Komm. Ganz kurz gucken. Okay, unten ist aber auch nichts zu sehen. Ich weiß nicht, ob man ihn bis ganz oben kriegen kann. Ich glaube, das Spiel sagt mir gerade, es geht nicht. Ich glaube, ich muss ihn zum Licht bringen, weil hier wird es immer dunkler. Ich probiere das mal. Ja. Dehydration.
The sunset looks pretty from here. The orange glow cast on the wall. Better than the muted colors of this hospital. I wonder why they choose blues and greens. They, the ones who choose the colors that heal. Green for life. Blue. For comfort. Purple stripes to hide the stains. This chair is too small and sticks to my skin. I hate vinyl. Blue, purple. The ocean, maybe? No, under the ocean. Silent, warm, and salty, like tears. He won't stop crying. I don't blame him. He feels miserable. I hate that we're here. I hate that he's sick. I just want him to feel better. I hate this room. I didn't used to. For a moment it was an adventure. I was cast as the compassionate and caring father, holed up with his fragile son in a small cleft in the rocks. The storm raging, waves ripping at the sharp black rocks below, and enveloped in my arms, he feels safe, and I am holding him firmly, trying not to slip. Because if you hold tight enough, nothing will take him. Right?
Ja. Man kann es wirklich nicht vorstellen, wie das sein muss. Ich wünsche keinem Menschen dieser Welt, sowas erleben zu müssen.
It's okay, Jolie. Shh. Oh, don't throw your head, buddy. Don't. Here we go. Bouncing around. Do you like that? Oh, I love your giggle. Bounce around. Is that funny? A bounce, a bounce, a bounce, bounce, bounce. Oh, he won't stop crying.
Hat wirklich nonstop Gänsehaut, ey. Okay, und nochmal. Okay. Ich kann den Kampf gegen den Drachen nicht mehr führen.
I'm hungry. I wonder if he's hungry.
Denn der Kampf ist verloren.
He's screaming louder. Buddy, don't you want juice? He hits the box. I don't catch it. He drinks it greedily. Big, deep gulps. Okay, Jolie, that's enough. Breathe, kiddo. And he does. And I wipe his face of snot and tears and juice. And then he vomits. And I catch it. I always catch it. I know you're thirsty, buddy, but you'll throw it up. No, don't grab too hard. You'll squirt all the juice out. Here, let me have it.
Ich kann jetzt nichts mehr nehmen.
It's so late, Joel. Lay down. I can't hold you. I can't make you feel better. Okay, buddy, okay, I'll hold you. Shh. Oh, Joel Bug, you look so miserable. No! Don't hit your head on the bars, Joel. Joel! I know you're mad. Please stop. Please. Stop. I shake, I weep, I pray, I plead, I need peace. I am empty. You are. you here. I want you to call my son. I cannot. And you've brought us this far. He's still here, not dead, not there, with you. God, I want him here with me. Please. Peace. He sleeps. Thank you.
Der war kurz davor, seinen Glauben zu verlieren, aber er hat ihn nicht verloren. Nicht endgültig. Peace, be still.
There's a story in the Bible where Jesus and his disciples are on a boat. And a furious storm hits the sea, and everyone thinks they're gonna die.
Ich will da hin. Ah ne, die hatte ich schon.
Think Jesus
Alles
is
gut.
rowing alongside them?
Ja, alles gut.
He's asleep in the back of the boat. So his disciples are freaking out and wake him up, and they say, "Don't you care if we drown?" So Jesus gets up and he says to the storm, "Quiet, be still." And the sea becomes completely calm. Then he asks his disciples why they are so scared and if they have any faith at all. Like he was frustrated with them. Because even though Jesus said, "Let's go to the other side of the lake," his disciples thought he was going to just let them die.
Moment.
Oh, we're in Nevada. We're in Nevada. We're in Nevada. We're in California.
So, now that we're in California, how much longer to San Francisco?
About 3.5 hours, bud.
Oh.
Well, it's 10 a.m. now, so that means you guys can grab one more item from your road trip bags.
And it's my turn to be the king.
Oh, Elijah, it's okay. You were a very good, noble, just, and true king. But now we have to do it, I suppose.
My first edict as king is we dance like monkeys for 30 minutes.
Maybe like 5 minutes.
Nope,
Isaac?
nope, babe. He said 30. We must do what he says.
This is the worst. Elijah the king.
Monkey tickles. There's monkey tickles, people.
My second edict as king is Elijah gets to be the king. Just kidding.
Good joke, King Isaac. What's the matter, Elijah? Was that too loud for you? Oh, I'm sorry, kiddo. We were too loud
Ja, und sie haben das Beste gegeben. Trotzdem ein schönes Leben für Joel zu bereiten und eben auch für seine Geschwister.
So will Joel die? Everyone does eventually, I suppose.
They are weak, but he is strong. Yes, Jesus loves Joel. Yes, Jesus loves Joel. Joel. The Bible tells us so.
But more than that, if he does die, will Jesus even care? Will he weep for him as he did for Lazarus? Will he weep for me? I think greater than my fear of death is that of insignificance. Or rather, my default assumption is that my thoughts and passions and loves and the stuff of my being are insignificant.
Da wären wir bei dem Thema, was ich vorhin bei den
How
ganzen
could the
Briefen hatte.
creator of all that is and ever was love my son as he did Lazarus? And could my soul stranded on this blue raft awash in a sea of stars, ice, and dust matter enough to him to turn his hand in mercy? Even while Jesus wept for Lazarus. 5 minutes later, he raised Lazarus from the dead.
Ja, also er war nah daran zu zerbrechen. Und den Glauben zu verlieren. Und für jemanden, der sein Leben lang gläubig war, ist das natürlich, ja, heißt das schon was. Und es ist natürlich sowas natürlich eine harte
I should have
Probe.
known we both end up in the same place. We always do. It just scares me every time. I just really believe he'll be healed. I know you believe too, just when you act like that, I get all unsure.
I don't know that.
What do you mean?
I just hope that. I don't know.
Ja. Aber sie haben letztendlich die Stärke offenbar gefunden, das gemeinsam durchzustehen. Er und seine Frau. Ich denke mal, jetzt werden wir zur letzten Szene dieses Spiels kommen. Ja, verzeiht, ich habe am Anfang noch relativ viel geredet und jetzt in der letzten Stunde, würde ich fast denken, fast nur noch aufgesogen. Aber denke, das, ja, darf bei so einem Spiel auch mal sein. Temple of God.